Hi everybody, my name is Shannon and welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. So, this is my second time trying to record this video. I had it recorded. It was really long. I was bloviating. Oh yes, I was. I got excited about yarn, go figure, and I was chattering in great detail. And as I started to edit it, I don't really do much editing. Sometimes I add some pictures because I think I'm fancy. That's about where that goes. And I'm like, oh my, I don't think people want to listen to this. So here I am. Hopefully this one's better. I wanted to tell you guys, or at least have you in my brain a little bit. That's a little scary. And see where my thought process goes. I'm a little insane when it comes to crafting. I'm a little crazy. This time of year, it makes no sense. I put so much pressure on myself. Nobody tells me I have to get the things done that I do. I don't have specific time constraints except for the ones that I put on myself. I don't have to get tons of things done unless I choose to. But I'm insane and I jumped on board. I did. So if you've seen some of my other videos, you know I have been having a lot of fun finding different programs and opportunities to be able to make things and give them away, because evidently the things I make for my family aren't enough. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I'm not done. Yes, they are. But I get onto these tangents and I'm a little crazy, a little insane, and I jump on board and I think I can do all of it. As in, no sleep, do it all. And I've done the same thing. So we've got the Boggy Square blankets going on, and that is a camp in Eustis, Florida, and it was originally made by Paul Newman and General Schwarzkopf, and the camp is for children that are sick and different illnesses, and they wouldn't normally be able to go on a overnight type of a sleepaway camp. And this facility, they can do that. They have like illnesses show up at the same time, and they have medical staff, and they have things that the kids can be kids and forget about their sickness. Well, one of the wonderful things going on is crafters like us are making blankets, and the kids get to take those home. And I think that's wonderful. I just found out about it. Nancy from She's Got Yarn too, she's been doing this for a couple of years. There's a lot of other YouTubers. If you look at Boggy Creek, hashtag Boggy Creek 2024, you'll see all sorts of videos where people are doing this. And then the YouTube community is amazing. They've thrown out different challenges. Jan from An Alaskan Crafter, I just saw her video. She put this challenge out at the end of August, and it's to make a blanket using one of 5 different patterns that she's chosen. All of them have a stained glass look to them. And get it done by the end of September 2023 and send her a picture of it, right? So you don't have to have that in Florida, send it, because we send our completed blankets to Nancy from She's Got Yarn. And you don't have to have them sent to her by the 30th of September. Definitely send it. Don't cheat. Definitely send it. But at least send Jan the picture of it, and then you can be entered in her contest. And her contest is you're getting entered in for a drawing for a $50 gift card. I'm not concerned about the gift card because, you know, come on, think about it. There's a lot of people like me doing this. I'm not going to win. I'm not worried about it. But the challenge, that's exciting. And the insanity comes in is I just found out about it. And I'm going to jump on board. Yeah, which means I've got less than 2 weeks to do a stained glass style blanket. So the one that I've chosen is from Fiber Spider. And it starts off with a granny square, and then you come back and you put in some lattice work on it. Want to see? So this, it's in progress, right? This right now is 26 inches square. Oh, it's exciting. 26 inches. As you can see, I started off with that hot pink, and this is Joann's Big Twist yarn. Each skein of their yarn is 380 yards. It's a number 4 acrylic, so easy care. Yeah, 170 grams, 380 yards, number 4 acrylic weight yarn. Perfect. And the green, the colorway is called slime green, and the pink is hot pink. And I thought these would be great colors. And I'm going to border this with black and then come back in and do all that lattice work. And 26 inches square. This is exciting. The blanket size is supposed to be 30 to 40 inches wide. 26 already. Yay! That's exciting. And 40 to 50 inches long. Okay, will we notice an issue? This is a granny square. It's going to be square. What are my chances of getting an exact 40-inch square? Because if they're different sizes, the kids will be able to use them in camp, but they won't be able to take them home. They have to be within these size parameters, so that's important. I don't have a lot of confidence that I'll get a 40-inch square, and I don't really want a 40-inch square. That's at the upper end of the width and the lower end of the length. I kind of want it to be the rectangle of what the intention is. That's just me. You do it how you want to, but that's just a me thing. So what I was looking at with this, with the pattern the way that it is, obviously this is a big square, is I'll border it in black, and that way, and Fiber Spider talks about it in the pattern and everything. When you border it with the same color you're doing the lattice work, it kind of hides some of the stitching that you're doing on the edge, and it makes it blend in better. So I'm going to follow that advice. I think that's wonderful. And once I'm done with the square and I've added all the lattice work afterwards, I'm hoping it's fast and easy. The tutorial said it's slow and tedious. I refuse to admit to that. Nope, it's going to be fast and it's going to be easy. I haven't tried it yet. It'll be great. It's going to be perfect. So once, what have I done? So once I get to that point and I finished that and I've done it and it's this gorgeous square that I'm going to be just reluctant to give away, I must still give it away. But I'm going to want to keep it myself because this is pretty amazing. So when I've done that, what I was looking at doing is adding that couple inch difference, maybe the top and the bottom. I'm not sure yet. Please help me out. Help me make this decision. And what I'll do on that is I want to do, once I do that so many inches like this in the black, is put hearts, crochet some hearts and sew them on. And I can crochet two and have one on each side and sandwiched and then stitch it, you know, so doing like a slip stitch all the way around one heart, and it'll attach the one on the back so it'll be completely reversible. I think that's a good idea. And then put those on the top and the bottom and just, and I think that'll be just kind of a nice touch. It'll add that length, but it'll help that swath of black blend in. Of course, I could use pink or I could use green or I could do something like that. But let me know what your ideas are to add that extra length to make it into a rectangle. And I think that'll be really, really nice. That's just what came to me. And that one came to me when I was doing the squares that I made for Boggy Creek. I did the dinosaurs. And I'll post those pictures right here, whatever. But on the dinosaurs, they look like sloths. Well, not sloths. On the back side, when I did my embroidery, because slip stitched around the nose piece, it really looked sad or like an angry monster. And we couldn't have that. So I crocheted on a little mouth on them. So the front's a dinosaur and the back looks like a sock monkey. It really does. Cutest thing ever. So inadvertently reversible. And that gave me the idea of doing the hearts. And this one right here, the blanket itself with the granny square is going quickly. The reason it's going quickly is I'm using a size K crochet hook. I cannot tell you the last time I used a size K crochet hook. That's a big hook. Well, that's big for me. Anyway, whatever. If you guys use the L's and the M's and the whatevers, then that's nothing. But that's a good size crochet hook. And I wanted to see how my fingers are just kind of popping through and everything, you know. It's like, hey, that's big and airy. That's too much. I wanted it that way. I'm hoping it doesn't bite me in the backside. I'm hoping that I had a brilliant stroke of genius. I'm hoping that I didn't miss something in the tutorial video when I went through it that said, don't do this. I'm hoping that this is a good thing. So my insane thought process was use a size K crochet hook using the worsted weight yarn. You can knock out the grid. I mean, that's basically what this is, right? The grid, you can knock that out pretty quick-ish, right? I mean, it's still a lot of work, but it's not like you're using smaller needles. You can use less rounds because each round is a little more than an inch. That's pretty cool. So you can get that popped out pretty quickly. And then the holes are going to be minimized because you're going to come back through with the black yarn and do a lattice, right? You're starting off at a corner. Here, we'll go over here. You're starting at a corner and you're going from here to here, right? And then you'll go down and then go from all the way across here and then go down here and then go all the way across here, right? So you're just going at an angle all the way right here, and you're adding that. In my case, I'm adding black. So I'm adding the lines this way, right? Going step by step. And then once I've got all of that, it's going to look a little wonky. That's okay. They told us about that in the video. It'll be fine. And then you go back the other way and then you add the lines this way, right? So you're start at the other corner and you do the same thing. I'm still working on it, right? So you're going this way, right? Got it. So it's going to be that hash all the way through. That's going to add stability because let's face it, using a size K crochet hook in that blanket, it's going to add weight and it's going to stretch a little more. So putting that lattice in will add that stability. Having it that cross hash will give it that strength and everything with the both sides. It's going to close these holes up some. The blanket will still be substantial. The blanket will still be heavy enough, but not as heavy as if I would have used a G or an H hook or something along that line. So that was my intention. We're going to find out when I get to that point if that was a good idea. And then the other thing, since I've been doing this stuff for Boggy Creek and looking at that, I stopped off at Joann's. Oh, I did. Yeah, I know that's surprising. Joann's has their yarn on sale right now, the Big Twist, which is what that is, for $2.99 a skein. No, I don't work for Joann's. I am not affiliated with Joann's. I don't think you can be affiliated with Joann's. I like the value of it for this purpose, to be able to give this easy care for the kids and the family. Great, fun, vibrant, gorgeous, happy colors. Very exciting. I tried to get more of that green. This color right here, it's called slime green. Yesterday, they had 9 of them online. Today, they didn't have any of them in the store. So God love them. Whoever took them, God bless them. That's awesome. They're going to have a blast with them. I can always order some more later. That's not a problem. I've got 1 skein left of that. I did get more of the hot pink. Working on the blanket where I am right now. This that was the extra skein. I didn't have any more. I had to stop at it, so I had to wait to go get some. Want to see the colors? Here's my bag. Oh yeah, best day ever. Any day you can go yarn shopping and come home with a big old bag of stuff is good. So I did take all the excess colors out because some of these I did get 2 of, but those are the colors that I got to add into my blankets. I've got, this is the bright orange. That's what it's, or orange bright. That's the color that I use for the Dynascore squares. That's the varsity yellow back there. This is the wine right here, light green. You've got a teal, sapphire, and that CYAN cayenne blue. That's the 3 different blues that are in there. The hot pink, grape, deep red, and let me see. Is this forest green? I think this one's the forest green. Remember, yep, that's the forest green. So I thought those would be really good colors added in with some of the other ones that I have. I do have the varsity yellow. I didn't get it today. I got it a different day. It's this one. So that's that one. So I have some of that already to add. And I thought that all of these, with everything else that I have, will be gorgeous. I can mix these to really, really happy effects. I love the oranges. I got a couple extra of the oranges and that varsity gold that's over here hiding right here, because I thought those would really add and brighten something up. This, I like doing the circle in these pieces. This right here, you can turn that into a bumblebee. You really can pretty easily. So different options. I can send it as is because it's just happy. It's quirky. I don't know why, to me, making the circle inside the square, it just makes me smile. I don't know. I'm weird. And I've also got like this with a pink like this. You can add little ears and turn it into a little piggy. Put the eyeballs on and ears. If I want to do more of these, with this color, I can turn that into more of the dinosaurs. I did send in my first parcel 7 completed squares that had the dinosaur. The rest of them were circle pops like this, and I had 3 just plain, actually the crunch stitch by Tiffany Hansen. But that's what I sent in my first parcel. I don't know what I'm going to send in the second one. I wasn't going to do a second bag of at least 17 squares, but here I am sitting with 3 more that just need their ends woven in. So I'm a little insane. I bite off more than I can chew. I volunteer like the blanket. I will get that done. I will get that done, and it will be done in time for the contest. And again, I'm not worried about winning said contest. I mean, come on, there's how many entries? Not worried about that. But the fact of Jan threw down the gauntlet. I am a new subscriber. I'll have her link down below. I did not know her before this. That's how YouTube works. And I will be following. I just thought that what she threw out there is so wonderful in our community. Such a way to bring awareness to other giving opportunities. It is fun. And I'm all for said challenge. And I'm a little insane. Yeah, I got less than 2 weeks. And I'm making squares and stuff. Less than 2 weeks. Yeah, it's what I do. All right, everybody. You have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. I've so enjoyed talking with you and my insanity and my thought process on how I come up with projects and why. You have a great day. Bye.